What if one repair in a driveway could pay you $600 in just 2 to 3 hours? If you're a hands-on guy whose income is still capped by someone else, you're going to want to watch this video. Since 2011, I have trained dozens of technicians that have generated more than $14 million in revenue for my business. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what this business actually is, why customers pay that much for it, and what a beginner realistically needs to get started. So here's the opportunity. A lot of guys are good with their hands. They can figure things out. They know how to use tools, and they're not afraid of work. A lot of them already like cars. Maybe they've done some sanding or buffing or detailing or some basic repairs. And maybe they're just the kind of guy that looks at something broken and thinks, I could probably figure that out. But here's where most of them get stuck. They have the ability to learn a valuable skill, but they're using that ability inside a job where their income is capped. They show up, they work hard, they do what they're supposed to do, and at the end of the day, someone else decides what their time is worth. And that's frustrating because deep down, they know they're capable of more, they just don't know what to do with that. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt this video for a really quick second. If you're a hands-on car enthusiast and you want to build a real business with the kind of freedom that most people only talk about, this opportunity might make a lot of sense for you. Just click the link down in the description to work with me directly inside my mobile auto body accelerator. Now, let's get back to the video. They don't want to sit behind a laptop all day. They don't want some fake passive income thing or a business model that they don't understand. They want something real, hands-on work they can learn, get good at, and eventually turn into more control over their income and their time. And that's why this boring car business is so interesting. Because from the outside, it doesn't look like much. You're not building race cars or doing like full restoration jobs. You're fixing small cosmetic damage on regular cars, scraped bumpers, scratched fenders, the kind of parking lot damage that people see every time they walk up to their car. And most people would look at it and never see a business opportunity. But for the customer, it's a real problem. They don't want to stare at it every day. They also don't want the body shop process, the estimate, the drop off, the days without their car, the bill that feels like way overkill for what amounts to a bumper scrape. So when someone can come to their house and fix the damage in their driveway and make the car look new again, that becomes really valuable. And one good driveway repair can pay $600 to $800 for roughly 2 to 4 hours of work. That's what makes this different, and that's what the rest of this video is going to show you. Now, when most people hear auto body, they picture the wrong thing. They picture a big collision shop with cars all torn apart and bumpers stacked up against the wall, frame machines and insurance jobs, and vehicles sitting there for days waiting to be finished. And if that's what you think this is, it makes sense why this would feel out of reach. But the good news is, that's not what this is. This is mobile, small area paint repair. You're not rebuilding wrecked cars or pulling frames or doing full repaints. You're focused on the smaller cosmetic damage that happens to normal cars every single day. The scratched bumper from a parking garage, the scuffed corner from backing into something, the scrape along a rocker panel that's been bothering someone for 6 months, the kind of damage that's annoying enough to want fixed, but not serious enough to justify the full body shop experience. And that's the gap that this business fills. Think of it like the difference between hiring a contractor to remodel your kitchen and calling a handyman to fix one cabinet door. The contractor is built for the big project, the full tear out, the permits, the crew, the whole complicated process. But sometimes the customer doesn't need all of that. They just need one specific problem fixed. And that's what this business is. This business is built for the small cosmetic problem that still bothers the customer, but shouldn't require them to rearrange their entire week. And that convenience matters more than most people realize. Now, for the repair itself, The process is pretty straightforward. If you want to watch me actually perform a repair in detail, I'll leave a link down in the description to one of my process videos. But basically, you're cleaning the area, you're prepping the surface, you're sanding the damage smooth, masking off the surrounding panels, spraying primer, matching and applying the color, laying down clear coat, and then finishing with a light sand and buff and polish, if it needs it, to blend everything in. It's a repeatable process. The damage may be in a different spot each time. The color may be different. The car may be different, but the process is always the same. And once you learn it, a repair like this can be done in a driveway in about 2 to 3 hours on average. And that's the business. One focused skill, one common problem, and a process repeatable enough that you're not reinventing the wheel every time you show up to a job. So now that you know what the business actually is, let's talk about why customers are willing to pay that much for what looks like such a small repair. Because this is where a lot of people get confused. They look at a bumper scrape or a scratched corner and think, why would someone pay $600 for that? But the customer is not paying for the size of the damage. They're paying to make the problem go away without turning it into a bigger headache. I mean, think about what normally happens. A customer scrapes their bumper pulling into a garage or cutting it too close in a parking lot. The car still drives fine. Nothing's falling off. But every time they walk up to the vehicle, they see it. And once they see it, they can't unsee it. So they start looking for a solution. And the obvious option is the body shop. But the body shop process feels like overkill for this type of damage. They have to call around, schedule an estimate, take time out of their day, and then they get a quote that might be $1,200 or $1,500 depending on the shop. And even if they're willing to pay it, now they have to leave the vehicle there, which means figuring out transportation, maybe renting a car, rearranging work, school pickup, whatever else demands on that car that's available. All for a bumper scrape? That's where you come in. They send you a few pictures, get a quote, and go about their day while the repair gets done in the driveway. There's no drop-off, there's no rental car, there's no rearranged week, and for that convenience, $600 makes a lot of sense to them. Not because they're excited to spend money on paint, but because they're comparing it to the hassle of the alternative. And that's the value equation. And once you understand it, the math starts to make sense too. A single bumper repair is a $600 day. Your material cost on a job like that is a small fraction of the ticket, only around 5 to 10%. You're not buying thousands of dollars in parts. You're not paying shop rent, and you're not keeping an entire team busy. You're using a focused skill and a mobile setup to solve one specific problem. So the economics here are very strong because the ticket is high, the job uses very little material, and the overhead is really low. And when you start to extrapolate it out, the opportunity becomes a lot clearer. One $600 repair a day, 5 days a week, is $3,000 in weekly revenue. Do that consistently, and you're looking at around $12,000 a month. Not from a giant operation with a big crew, just from a 2 to 3 hour repair in one day. Crazy. That's a very different kind of math for a hands-on guy who's used to being paid by the hour, because now you're not trading hours for whatever someone else says your time is worth. You're solving a problem, creating value, and getting paid based on the results that you deliver. So now that the math makes sense, the next question is usually, okay, but what do I actually need to get started? And this is where a lot of guys make the opportunity feel way bigger and more complicated than it actually is. They hear auto body and immediately picture a full shop setup with a building, a paint booth, a giant air system, $50,000 in equipment before they can even begin. But that's not what we're building here. You need a basic spray setup, sanding tools, masking materials, primers, clear coat, and safety equipment. That's about it. Compared to opening a shop, it's a completely different world. And as far as the mobile side goes, you don't need some giant professional rig to start. Some guys use a small trailer, some use a van, some use a pickup truck. Because here's the thing, the setup does matter, but the skill matters more. And that's where most beginners get really nervous. They hear everything that we just talked about, the sanding, the masking, the spraying and blending, clear coat, polishing, and they start thinking, okay, but can I actually learn how to do that? And honestly, it's a fair question because if you've never sprayed before, it can feel intimidating. You don't want to mess up someone's car, right? You don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing. And you don't want to buy a bunch of equipment, try to start a business, and then realize you're in way over your head. I get that. But this is where you have to understand the difference between something being unfamiliar and something being impossible. A lot of guys talk themselves out of learning this because they assume they need years of body shop experience, trade school, and certifications. And if you were trying to become a full collision technician, take apart wrecked cars and work inside a production body shop, that would be a different conversation. But again, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about learning one focused repair system for small cosmetic paint damage. Now, that does not mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that if you watch a few videos and start charging customers tomorrow. But it does mean that the path is a lot more realistic than most people think when they first hear auto body. Because at the end of the day, this is just a skill, and skills can be learned. And you don't start on customer cars on day one. You start on practice panels, old bumpers, scrap parts, anything that gives you a real surface to work on. You learn how the sandpaper cuts, what happens when you spray too heavy or too dry, how the clear coat flows, and what mistakes actually look like so you can correct them before a customer ever pays you. At first, you're thinking about every little step, whether you're sanding too much, holding the gun right, moving too fast. But after enough reps, those things start to become more natural. You start seeing the repair differently, recognizing the damage and knowing what kind of job makes sense versus what kind of job you should walk away from. That's how the skill becomes valuable. And I can tell you from experience, I did not come into this with some big paint and body background. I wasn't raised by a dad who owned a collision shop, and I didn't spend years as a painter before I got introduced to this business. I had to learn the skill too, and over the years, I've seen people from all kinds of backgrounds learn it. The ones who made the progress were not always the ones with the most experience. They were the ones who respected the process, practiced consistently, and didn't quit the first time something didn't come out perfect. Because you are going to make mistakes while you're learning. You're going to have runs, dry spray, sand throughs. That's part of it. The key is making those mistakes in the right environment on practice pieces with guidance before you're standing in front of a paying customer. That's why the process matters so much. You don't want to randomly just watch videos, buy random products, and then try to piece everything together on your own. You want a clear path, what to practice first, what repairs to focus on, what mistakes to expect. And when you're ready to move from practice into real jobs, that's how a beginner gets from I've never done this before to I can actually see how this could become a business. So the real question is not, can a beginner learn this? The better question is, are you willing to learn it the right way? Because if you're looking for easy money, this is probably not it. But if you're a hands-on guy who likes cars, likes practical skills, and wants something real that can give you more control over your income, then yes, this is absolutely something that a beginner can learn. You just have to respect the skill enough to practice before you try to get paid for it. You can expect to be up and spraying within a week or so in my mobile auto body business accelerator program and proficient in roughly 3 to 6 months, depending on how much time you can commit. And if you do have experience spraying and doing body work, you could probably be up and running in just a matter of weeks, like my student Joseph, who had his first $700 job in just 4 weeks. So now that you know a beginner can learn the skill, the next question is just as important. How do you actually get customers? Because this is where a lot of guys get stuck. They understand the repair, they understand why a customer would pay for it, and they can even picture themselves doing the work. But then they start thinking, okay, but how do I actually get people to call me? And that's a fair question, because a skill by itself is not a business. You can be great at the repair, but if nobody knows you exist, you're not going to make any money. But the good news is, this is not the kind of business where you have to convince people to care about something random. The problem already exists. People are already scraping bumpers. They're already backing into things. They're already getting parking lot damage and already walking up to their car every single day and seeing that ugly scratch they wish would disappear. So your job is not to create demand out of thin air. Your job is to become findable when those people start looking for a solution. That's a big difference. You need people in your local area to know that you fix small cosmetic paint damage. You come to them and they can request a quote without going through the body shop process. Now, in the beginning, that usually starts simple. You let people in your network know what you do. You get early repairs where you can, and you take before and after photos. You build proof, you get reviews, and you start creating a local presence so strangers can find and trust you. That's the foundation. Because in this business, proof matters. When someone sees a scratched bumper turn into a clean bumper, they understand the value super quick. They don't need a long explanation. The result is visual. They can see the before, they can see the after, and they can picture their own car getting fixed in the same exact way. That's why every good repair becomes more than just one job. It becomes proof, a photo, a review, a reason for the next customer to trust you. And over time, those pieces start working together. Your local presence helps people find you. Your photos show them what you do. Your reviews help them feel safe. And your estimate process makes it easy to take the next step. And little by little, you're not just hoping someone randomly calls, you're building a simple local system around one specific problem. Now, I'm not saying that customers magically appear without effort. You still have to put yourself out there by using the lead generation strategies that I teach inside my MABA program. Communicate professionally, follow up, and do good work. But the reason this business is realistic is because the demand is already there. You're not trying to convince the whole world to care about some new idea. You're getting in front of people who already have damage, already want it gone, and already don't want the body shop headache. That's the customer acquisition game in its simplest form. And once you understand that, the whole business starts to come together. You can see how one repair becomes a $600 day, how one happy customer becomes a review, and how one review helps the next stranger to trust you. Little by